Today we're going to cover a very serious topic. If you're a traveler or aspire to be a long haul traveler, long-term traveler, then this video is for you.
We're talking about community and loneliness with moving around repeatedly.
After nearly 4 months of travel, mixed in with all of the fun things we've seen in places we've been, there's an underlying current that has been following us along the whole time. And though we have each other, we struggle to different degrees with a sense of community and belonging in that community.
And we did choose this. I'm going to say that right off. We knew what we were getting into. We were very privileged to be able to do this. And we knew this was going to happen, but we still want to talk about it because I don't think it's talked about enough.
Emotionally, but it's hard. It is really hard to constantly be on the move. 4 days in one location, or 2, or even one night is just a temporary thing. And it's over the long haul of 4 months. That's a lot of never getting settled.
It's a lot of not being settled, and it's even when we're meeting people who have been really great. We've met a lot of people along the way who have been really great, very gracious, very friendly. It's not a lot of permanent relationships. Not a ton of community.
When I was much younger and I did a lot of travel, I traveled by myself. And there is a sense of loneliness or isolation to being a solo traveler. And now with being able to travel with Lisa, the two of us have been able to support each other.
I'm very thankful that I'm not a solo traveler. I don't know that I'd be able to do it for this long. Chad has been incredible. And my rock.
But I wouldn't be doing great if it weren't for Lisa being with me, because she is the one person who gets to hear every idea, whether they're half-cocked, crazy, or just plain babble. And in that, I have the one person that I need to continue to travel on a regular basis and every day. Our travel actually started out with a lot shorter stays in a lot more cities and countries throughout Europe. And as we got more towards Christmas, we stayed longer in one place. I think our first real long stay where things really appeared to slow down was in Tallinn. And then in Finland.
Definitely in Finland.
In Finland with Anna. And then it was a week in Sweden. It was going to Rome for a little over a week. And then, of course, Antibes, where we were there for 2.5 weeks. Almost 3 weeks. And now we've been in Kilkenny, with the exception of one weekend. And we'll be here for almost a whole month.
About 2 days shy.
And as we're slowing down, it allows us to make some of these temporary connections. Like on Antibes, we had a lot of regular routines. And here, we are blessed to live in a house with someone and other lodgers in that house who we see on a regular basis every morning, night, and the dogs are always there. But on the same end, we know it's a temporary connection. I mean, we might make friends with them and be friends for a very long time, but we are going to leave here. And we're going to leave here at the end of the week. And we're going to start all over again in a new city, setting up new routines. That can be very exciting and draining at the same time. It's hard to reestablish a new routine and a new metric and new friends and new relations and new everything every time you go someplace. It's exciting, but it's also draining.
And if it doesn't work out, not only is it draining, it's very disappointing. So I like to establish routines as soon as I get to a new place so I can become a regular as soon as possible. I like to go to boulangerie daily so they start to know my face routinely. Go to a cafe, spend some time, go to the grocery store the same time every day, go to the same checkout, talk to the same people. Start to establish those little micro relationships.
So here's our message to anyone wishing to do some long-term travel. Make sure you put those connections in an important place in your life. You need to continue to maintain them, whether they're family or friends back home or wherever they're from. Even if you found a new friend along the way and you made a really good connection, you need to continue to maintain those connections, because those are the connections, and that is the community that you need to carry with you when you go into a new community and set up your new routines. Without those connections, it is easy to feel very depressed, isolated, and alone.
It's a very real topic, but it's a very temporary feeling. So don't let it get the best of you, and keep traveling and keep enjoying what you're doing.
In the end, you have to take care of yourself when you're traveling like this, because it's so important that you are your own best advocate and what you need as far as supports. Talk to your friends, talk to your family, and continue to travel. It's about the most serious video I think we've ever had, but it's a serious topic.